Hi listeners, my name is Amber Perosia, the Online Connector. I'm your host of the Parenting Biz podcast, and I want to give you this quick little video to share just a little bit about who I am, what got me here, where do I want to take the podcast, and what's the vision long term. So just a quick little run around. Over a year ago, I quit my full-time job, and I was doing a network marketing gig on the side for a little bit in my spare time to allow me to quit my full-time job. And that was still kicking away. And then eventually, actually, I just got really tired of doing the at-home events in the evenings and making phone calls and always meeting new people. And throughout that journey, I was always just still browsing online. Okay, I've been in the IT and marketing space for over 9 years. I love the laptop lifestyle. Even with my full-time job, I had a laptop lifestyle for 4 years. I managed my own schedule. I just need internet. I could work anywhere. I just needed internet to work, and I loved it. And so I was really addicted to that, and I knew I couldn't actually go to an office and work. It just wasn't for me. So I started browsing online, and I came across online marketing, and I came across affiliate online marketing. So you didn't have to have your own products. You could actually share other people's products, but you're promoting and you're using those products as well, especially, for your own integrity, especially for my own. So I would use a lot of those products, test them all out, like them, and then share them. And if people bought, great. And if they didn't, great. So it really didn't faze me either way. Eventually, I actually set up my own consulting agency, and I started helping business owners market online. So taking their events or their workshops to an online space, to making membership sites, doing webinars, all that good stuff. And about 4 months ago now, I was doing the same. So I had clients flowing in on the agency. I was doing workshops face-to-face, but I was also doing a 6-week online course. I was doing webinars. I was hosting events, having guest speaking gigs, all of that. And then I found out I was pregnant. So actually today, I don't know if you could see, I'm 26 weeks today, so it's pretty exciting. But obviously that changed all of the direction of where I was originally planning with the agency to go. So I took a step back, and over the last 4 months, I've literally digested and dissected and cleaned up our life, really, because I wouldn't be able to do everything I was doing, especially going to bed at 8 o'clock at night, or just not knowing how I was going to feel the next day. So I wrapped up the agency. I finished all the clients. I stopped the guest speaking gigs. I stopped doing hosting events or workshops. I've wrapped up the membership site. And now I've actually shifted focus, and this is where I'm at now today. So along my journey, a lot of people it was really apparent to me that a lot of people just stop their dreams because they're pregnant. And that really saddened me. One of my partner and I, his name's Mick, one of our dreams was to travel around the world this year in 2018. Of course, we were not able to do that because, yes, I'm currently pregnant and we're going to have a child. But what was funny was we actually had friends say to us, well, I guess you can't do that anymore. And it's like, what do you mean? Like, yes, we can't at the current time that we want it to. However, we can still do that. We just have to postpone it. So it was really shocking to me, actually, and really actually saddened me that how many people just stop their lives because they're pregnant. We're still doing it. We've just postponed it. So we're still going to be doing that. It's just maybe, and then the other question we got too is you can't travel around the world with a baby. And we were like, why not? Yes, we're going to have to do it differently. Yes, maybe we'll bring a nanny along with us, or maybe we'll drop it off at our parents' house where they are around the world. I'm originally from Canada. My partner's originally from Ireland. So if we're close by, we could drop them off, and I'm sure the parents would love that, right? The grandparents would love to see the baby. So there's just other ways to do it, and I really want it to be a voice and to have a platform to share with other business owners and mompreneurs and entrepreneurs and social media gurus and home-based business owners and health and wellness coaches, people that still look after themselves and still excel their dreams and their lifestyle, but also integrate that with their children, because I think that's what it's all about, is integrating. So don't just have just your business and just your work life or just your relationship and your family and keep them all separate. Integrate them. And that's where the Parenting Biz podcast came about. So you're going to see loads of different guest speakers on there that are killing it as a parent, are influencing the family space, and they're looking after themselves, and how are they doing that? How are they making the time? How do they manage their own sanity, right? Because it's a lot of psychological stuff, right? Because all these little beliefs come up to us, and I want to crush them, right? We want to be able to live our ultimate life, however that might mean to us individually, and then to be able to show that and share that with our children and our family. It doesn't matter if you're a single mom or a widowed dad or a family of 3 or a family of 5. This podcast is for you. If you want to just take your life for your family and your friends for the next level, then this is for you guys, okay? So that's my commitment to you, is to always bring on experts. And the way that I actually have structured the actual interviews are like games, okay? So either a sporting game, an activity game, a card game. It's all about a game, because life's a game, and we have to have a different perspective and make it fun and enjoyable, and laugh along the way. It can't be perfect, and we put all this pressure on ourselves, and it has to be, stressful and overwhelming. It doesn't have to be that way. That's just society conditioning us, or what we've heard, or our beliefs that think that that's how it has to be, when it doesn't. We get to choose how we want to live our life. And so that's what hopefully this Parenting Biz podcast does for you guys, is to actually just enlighten you, give you a different perspective, take you guys to the next level. And you know what? If you're wondering where you're at in your own life and you might have some changes, well, then maybe I could help you with that too, right? Or the guests that come on can help you with that too. So that's the commitment, guys. That's what the Parenting Biz podcast is all about. I'm a mom to be. There's parents out there. It doesn't matter if you're already a parent or you're brand new, just like myself, and I have no idea what I'm doing. I just want to lay that out there right now as well. I'm winging it, okay? I haven't even read a book. Any questions, I literally just ask friends that are parents that are healthy and looking after themselves, and I love their parenting style. Those are the people I'm asking the questions from, okay? I don't want to be yelling at my parents or yelling at my children, as my own parenting style. It's not mine. I know I'm sure I will, without a doubt. There's no doubt about that. But I really want to tame that. I don't want to be just yelling all the time, and I want to be looking after myself. Because it's just like that same oxygen analogy from the airplane, right? You got to put the oxygen mask on yourself first before you can help other people. And we're living examples for our children. And our ultimate goal is to leave a legacy behind for them. It doesn't matter financially, wealth, health, whatever it might be, but our own legacy, however you define that, okay? But that's why we're doing this. So this is a long-term gig. Every week I will have a new release out there. I'm going to be bringing on different platforms as well, so you'll be able to listen to it through or watch it through YouTube. You'll be able to listen through it through Podbean if you're into podcasts. That's a phenomenal app as well. iTunes, Stitcher, SoundCloud, anything that's out there for a platform to listen for you guys, I will be eventually on there. Okay, so right now it's currently just on YouTube. Very, very shortly, it will be on iTunes, Podbean, Stitcher, and SoundCloud. So keep an eye out for that. We also do messenger marketing, okay? So you will keep an eye with that if you want to get messaged through Facebook Messenger, just saying, hey, this is the latest episode, check it out. We have that going on too. And just watch also what I'm doing, guys, because I'm incorporating everything that I'm learning from online marketing, of how I've actually shifted from the consulting agency, the system that I'm building, to actually help hundreds of mompreneurs, to be able to have a home-based business where they can watch their children grow up and not have to stress about the daycare costs, which is a whole other issue, and I won't get in there. But that is what I'm doing. So if you even watch what I'm doing on the sideline, guys, just even keeping your own marketing cap on, looking at it from that perspective, hopefully you'll learn some things too. Okay, so I'm hoping for that as well. Just want to share the knowledge that whatever I'm learning is, I can pass it on, obviously, once I go through it, because that's what I'm all about, is integrating it first and then actually passing on what I learned. So if there's any questions at any time, guys, I would love to hear from you. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for taking the time out to listening to our podcast. We hope to have you guys for life, and if there's anything that we can do to help you, or if there's any guest speakers or experts that you're wanting to hear from, please let us know, because our team is always, always, always reaching out. And if you're a listener that feels that you are an expert that could help our listeners and audience as well, please reach out. We'd be more than happy to jump on a virtual coffee just to meet each other and see if it's a good fit. So thank you so much for your time. Lovely to have you here, and thanks again. Take care, guys. Bye.